Hello, YouTubers, and welcome back to another Walking Dead Survivor stream here on the Listener YouTube channel. For today's stream, we're going to talk about a little thing for about the next 3 to 5 minutes, give or take. This is not going to be a long stream at all, and I basically just want to come on here and talk about how there's an announcement made the other day of new characters / a new formation coming to the Walking Dead Survivors game at some point in the near future. I don't know exactly when this is going to drop. It could be next maintenance. It could be, next season. Who knows at this point? I have no idea. It could be anything at this point. I have no idea when it's going to happen. What I do know, though, is what they have told us as of the game news, which happened a couple of days ago now, which was said new chemistry is about to shake things up. Let's take a sneak peek at the exciting Fierce Defenders lineup, which they showed the stuff for these people, which is going to be a police baton, a axe, and then a riot gear helmet. And from what's said here, it said introducing inmate Tyrese, Axel, and defender Maggie. So I'm assuming this guy's not going to be called Inmate Axel. It'll probably be called Axel. And then it'll probably be Inmate Tyrese, which should be the first guy there. And then we got Defender Maggie. So joining forces to complete the new chemistry triangle, Fierce Defenders. So, yeah, 3 new survivors to join the fight. It'll be interesting to see how they do this stuff. Like I said, I have no idea. They haven't announced anything in the last 2 days since then. But I thought this was when it popped up like 2 days ago around this time is what it was. So I figured I'd talk about that one. The fact that, first of all, we have never had Axel, I believe, in the game at all up to this point is interesting that they're finally going to bring him in as an actual playable character for one of the formations. The fact that, as far as I'm aware, you have only ever had Tyrese and Maggie in the game as gatherers, specifically is what it is, because you can go to the thing there and you can tell the difference between where they're at and stuff like that, where you have, because it was Tyrese and Maggie, etc. there, who were in the non-combat roles before all this, as just their regular selves is what it is there. And now you have new versions of them, obviously being Defender Maggie and Inmate Tyrese is what it is there. Now being actual playable characters to put into a formation. That'll be interesting to see what happens there is what it is. I think it'd be more interesting if they introduced a 6 formation, personally. Like, that's just my personal opinion on the whole thing right now. I think there's a chance to do a lot of good stuff there is what it is. And I think they are definitely failing, at least somewhat, in their how am I trying to say this now? Yeah, I think they're somewhat failing in their lineup right now is what it is, to actually show what is happening in this game and like what we need to do as like a change, basically. So, looks like we got a new region chief at some point in the last little bit here. So as of, what was that? About 5 minutes ago, give or take, maybe 10. The new region chief for 144 is now the person that calls themselves 1 down, 5 up. They are 110th in the line of succession in the game for this region anyway. So, yeah, we'll see what happens with that one. Hopefully nothing will really change. Hopefully it'll all remain very much the same. If not, roughly the same as what it is. I know there's a lot of people that are now leaving 141 for some retarded ass reason. I have no fucking clue why. I guess it's because they want a fresh start themselves or something. I don't know. But I thought it was very interesting when I saw that happen the other day, and it's a little disheartening, honestly, given the fact that I just got here like a couple days ago, and it really seems like, truthfully, like we should have just had 144 jump to 141 is what it is. So, I don't know. It's whatever, man. But it's semantics. I didn't see anybody else jumping into 141. It seems like everybody's just exiting at this point, which is not. It doesn't seem like a ton of people. It just seems like maybe like a handful here and there is what it is. But it seems to be the more powerful handful of people is what it is the problem. So basically, what you had as like the super whales before all this, or at least like the high level pay to wins is what it is now, are going to be MIA by the end of the day. And who's to say if we're actually going to have a decent amount of people to do lines we cross a day or not? So it could be a situation where we go from potentially winning to losing, which would not be good. And yeah, not a fan at all of that shit. I don't know. Hopefully nothing will change, but who knows? Only time will tell. So, but one thing I will say right now is that the fact this guy is running over right now and doing 34s for us is nice. That being said, before all this, you actually had the other dude that called himself Raw Deal was able to pull off 35s. So that is kind of a little bit disheartening. That seems like this guy's a little bit weaker in that aspect of things. But again, it's whatever, man. I'm not sure who was the region chief before this. I think it might be somebody that left already is what it is. So again, it's semantics at this point, honestly. It's as long as whoever's here still works together and we can, get some shit done next season is what it is. That's all that matters to me, honestly, dude. Like, as long as it doesn't become a situation where it's like, I'm here for literally a fucking season, and then all of a sudden it turns out we take fourth in this season. It's like, well, what the fuck, man? Like it's not be like I'd be like, well, what the fuck? I just got here. Like, why are we taking, like, why are we making way worse shit? Is what it is then. So hopefully that doesn't happen, but you never know, man. I don't think it will, but yeah, only time will tell, I guess. But yeah, it's a whole thing though. But yeah, I have gotten a bunch of. I actually am kind of pissed at myself because I wasted 500,000 clan points the other day to get the 5 Negan fragments, and I actually didn't even need them at the end of the day because since then I basically have gotten enough Negan fragments to do the thing with whatever I'll have for the upcoming seasons, which will be then. So it does become kind of a pain in the ass on that one. That being said, I almost fucked myself last night because I had forgotten to grab up my stuff, and I literally was able to get my my things done right as like pretty much right at the very end of reset. There's what it was. Like it was real bad. Like it was real fucking close. Like if I hadn't realized in time, I would have never been able to get the one dude off at all. So yeah, very, very kind of shitty. There was a guy who was on the Facebook thing for the game the other day talking about, I guess he was able to pull off doing the I'm trying to remember what I'm saying now. Yeah, he was able to pull off doing the Scavenge Rush game with only 178, I think is what it was. Flashlights or something like that is what it was. So, yeah, I was pretty impressed by that. But again, that would be you being very lucky, I believe is what it is, because that's not going to be the norm ever. That's going to be people, doing whatever then and maybe winning, maybe not winning. So, yeah, it's hard to say on that one. Let's see how strong this dude is. All right, that dude is a 140 Tyrese, 137 Princess, 135 Laura, 120 John and Dwight, and 130 Negan, and 135 Beta, and 130 Lydia and Alpha. So quite a bit stronger than I am right now. Definitely has put money into the game. My guess, honestly, is given at that level right there, I'm assuming that a lot of that level up came from him doing both. Shit, what am I trying to say now? Yeah, I assume a lot of it came from him doing fucking hell. I'm trying to remember the hell I'm saying now. Okay, so 1 up, 5 down is doing a 134 Governor, 132 Negan, 114 Pamela. I assume he's able to carry doing that. Oh, and this guy has a love triangle of 130s for that Terra Guard. It's fuck's that called? Abraham, Holly, and Rosita are all 130s by that guy. So yeah, I assume given that he's probably done two things. He's probably put a little bit of money into the game to play, and he's also most likely has done enough to where he's been able to get the fuck is that called now? The Jesus Christ, my mind is completely blanking out right now. He's probably bought into the War Pass for the past year or so, would be my assumption there. Because that gives you, it would be like 300 something in like the lower seasons, but then it'd be, I think it was like 500 something for a couple seasons. And then, of course, the last couple of season X's has been like 675 ago, I think is what it is, or something. So it's very possible that he just got enough through that stuff to manage to do what he needs to do. There's what it is. So as it is right now, I probably have enough in my secondary region right now for flashlights to do my scavenge rush right there is what it is. One thing I really wish they would do in this game would be to legitimately bring forward for some of these things instead of having it be the steel, the iron, and the copper. I really wish it would be some kind of level of dog, whether it be like, because they basically have 22 levels, right? So you could even do like something where like the first level would be like a level 3 dog, and then it's like a second, like even like the first two levels maybe level 3 dogs or something, or some kind of level 3 animal for that matter. And then it would be like when you get up to like the 5th, 6th, 7th levels, etc. there, it would be like a 4 or 5 level dog. And then eventually when you're getting to, level, 15, 20, whatever it is there, is when you would actually have like a level 6 or a level 7 dog is what it is there for each one of the things, because that would be a nice way to give people back, something at that point, where it's, as long as you're putting the work in, you're getting something back. Because the thing is, the steel, the iron, and the copper, it's not really worth it to get those things. And unfortunately, sometimes that's what works in this game, is you have to basically burn through everything to get that shit. So as it is right now, I'm only missing, in this first one, 30 minutes of 2 different speed ups, my flasks, and 100,000 combat experience before I would get to the here, which I just hit the thing here. And that was in 5. Yes, I want to continue, jackass game. Okay, that was meat. That was the speed ups. 100K. So what am I missing now? What it is. So I'm missing 30 minutes of research, the flasks, and then a bunch of other crap. So we'll see here. There's my 30 minutes of speed ups. It's wood. Stupid fucking metal. Bullets. Stupid fucking metal. Flasks. And then, of course, the last one is tomatoes. I probably could have left that last one on the table. Honestly, I'm not wasted the thing. So, okay, that one took 2, but it only gave me the shit. I'm not one of these guys that's going to waste a bunch of shit, though, is what it is. I will actually go through a bunch of these for the most part, just to get the extra speed ups and stuff. So let's see, I got 2 more sets of speed ups to grab in here. Okay, so it's 1 more set of speed ups. What do I have left in these last 4? So I can leave tomatoes, meat, and yeah, okay, that's fine. I'll leave this 4 on the floor, then is what it is. Save myself some shit there. Of course, first my grab was fucking stupid bullshit. Alright. So, number 8 was stupid bullshit. Can't wait to get the whites in this bitch pretty soon. What am I missing from this one right now? I'm missing the flasks and the rubies. That's two things I will never leave behind, by the way. Alright, so there's the flasks. And there's my rubies. And I can leave the stupid metal on the table on that one, which I will. Yep, that was 2 in. Yeah, I can't wait until next season when I can actually get to what you call it in this game. That'd be sweet. Alright, so I got one. Okay, so one of the 4 is training speed ups. The other 3 are garbage. There's training speed ups. So nice. So I will leave the other 3 medals on the table. So we still got 288 to go right now for how many flashlights we have currently is what it is. Alright, just hit through everything, so it's to the point where I need to just grab them all. That's what it is, because everybody else got their shit on. So. Alright, so we got 4 in. Let's see what we got left right now. We got 2 sets of speed ups. We got our flasks. We got rubies, and we got potentially combat experience to still get. There's one of the 70s. Stupid fucking bullets. Another 70. 100k combat. Flasks. Meat. Wood. Okay, so what else are we missing right now? So we're missing rubies, and we have all the other crap on the table as well. There goes the rubies. Nice. So we're just leaving behind metal stuff again then. Which is fine. It's all vehicle shit at the end of the day, but it's not... Like, the thing is, it's not even enough to really make it worthwhile, because it's only like 5 or 10 here and there, dude, is what it is. Like, it's not worth it at all. Like, it'd be way more worth it if they made it, like, a lot more is what it is. But that's the problem. They don't do that. And that's what's bothersome about the whole thing, because it's like, yeah, you can easily make it a lot better quality shit, but you're choosing not to. You're choosing to be a douchebag is what it is. So. But anyway. I'm trying to think about this right now. I am at, let me see here, level 8 right now. So let's see. 12, 16. So that'd be 12 would take us down to 27, 227. So that'd be 16, 32, 64, 2, 3, 4 would be another 64. So that'd be 128. 2, 3, 4 would be another 64. So it'd be 100 and 192, and then another 32. So that'd be, I gotta figure that out now. 192 plus 32 would be 224, I believe. I have just enough really. I could just do everything if that be the case up from here. Yeah, I'll just grab them all then if that be the case from now on. So it doesn't matter. And if I don't get them all today, or if I don't get them all right now, I can always just, as long as I get to 45 later is what it is, then I can always get that shit done then. Have another 8 to go, then is what it'll be. Yeah, like I said, it'd be nice if they just changed out the metal stuff in here for dogs, or even give you the opportunity to like change it if you wanted to change it, right? Like if it's like, oh, you could have this or you could have that, or it's like a mystery package or whatever the case be. where it could be that's what it really should be. Honestly, it shouldn't even be like a guaranteed of either one of those things. Then it should just be a mystery package where it's like it could be a dog, it could be, even like a dog skill or something like that, or it could be, like something bullshit or whatever. That is what it is. So, like I would do like one of several things, or whatever. Then that'd be nice. But yeah, I can't wait for the this to drop off a Sniper Andrew and get Call to Arms Dwight in here next season. Is what it'll be, because it'll be so much nicer than I can finally get Call to Arms Dwight fragments. Then start building towards that motherfucker, because I think Sniper Andrew right now is almost completely done. It also does make me wonder, given the fact that there is other possibilities there, if in fact I'd be able to eventually get the new characters in any of these ones, is what it is then. Because I'm kind of thinking that might be what it is, because I know for a fact when they introduced, because first of all, when it was originally Pamela, that was only one that was able to be gotten from the daily stuff there for the survival challenge stuff. She was then joined later on in a later season by Ruthless Negan, and eventually I think it was season 7 by Call to Arms Dwight. Or it was season 8 by Call to Arms, I can't remember. Yeah, I think it's season 7 by Call to Arms Dwight. So it should have been last season with Ruthless Negan is what it is then. So yeah, it would have been season 6 would have been Ruthless Negan, and then Call to Arms Dwight was season 7, I believe. Yeah, check that to confirm right now. Yeah, let me go look that up right now. Call to Arms Dwight. Sorry, I was trying to see something here. I was trying to see if it tells you what season it comes in. Yeah, it should say it, but it's not saying right now. I think it's next season, though. It's either season 7 or season 8. I can't remember which. I want to say it's season 7, though. I hope it's season 7 anyway. Because, yeah, if it is season 7, then it'll change and allow Dwight to be gotten out of this scavenger rush game is what it is then. And then that'll be much easier to start doing that than what it is. Because that's when you just completely abandon Andrew after, I think it's level 5 is what she is right now. Or pretty close to level 5 is what it'll be then. And she doesn't, honestly, she doesn't really do much above that level anyway. So you're better off to actually have her be, see, I was 3 off is what it is then. Yeah, so I got 3 left right now is what it is. But I also got 3 more days together now is what it'll be. So tomorrow, if I can get all of them, it'll be at least 100 tomorrow. I think I can get to, I'm pretty sure I can get to 45 today. So it'd be at least another 8 added onto the 3. So that'd be at least 11 then. If I can get to 60, it'd be, I can get that up to 20. And then I can get 100 out of day 4. I can get some amount out of day 5, which I think will be probably around 45 million then. So that'd be 3, 7, 12, 18, 25, 33, like 40-ish, give or take. So that'd be, I'm trying to figure this out now. So that'd be potentially 160. And then if I can get the full level out of day 6, and it'd be about 260, give or take. So I'd have to have at least one more day in the next go around to get them back to 300 something then. So most likely it'd be day 2 on the next go around then. So, which is nice that these actually continue to go out. It is. How many fragments did that give me anyway? 40. See, that's what's ridiculous. It only gives you 40. Here's what it is. So it does take you way fucking longer to get the shit there. Is what it is then. See, I was ready to have my thing already. Yeah, it's already at 5-star. That gives me 61 of 110 right now is what it is. So another 40 will give me 101 of 110. So potentially I have to play this 2 more times to get Sniper Andrea above 5 stars is what it is right now, which is whatever, because I'm not even going to bother doing that after the next season then. I will simply just level Dwight up as what it'll be and start doing him up as what it is there, because there's not really much of a difference between a level 5 and a level 5-1 Sniper Andrea, because it's already providing you plus 12 attack. And I believe when she gets to a 5-1, let me check my other accounts real fast here. She doesn't provide a whole lot more than that is what it is. I think it's maybe like 13-ish% or something like that, maybe 12.5%, something like that's what it is there. So, of course, this is going to be a 5-minute stream. It's already almost half hour in, so, you know. I did a stream last night on Rumble, and I don't know what the fuck happened there. It's like it didn't want to stop or something. And so it ended up being like way the fuck longer than it should have been. So instead of stopping at like 2 or 3 hours, it was like, I looked at it this morning, it was like 17 hours or something like that. So I was like, wait a minute now. It's like, I know I turned that off last night. So I don't know if it actually responded or not on that one, but whatever. Need to call up some people today because my check doesn't. I'll wait until the mail gets delivered today. If my check don't come in today, though, I'm definitely calling somebody up and being like, hey, what the fuck? I know they say they don't like to send them out, but it's like, dude, you still need to send that motherfucker to me and do the full amount this time since I am moving. So, but anyway, what was I saying then? Oh yeah. So a level 5-1. Yeah, it goes from 12% to 12.36%. So I was right, it's not even 12.5% then. So yeah, it's really not worth it to level it past 5, then is what it is. Like, you're much better off to just take those fragmentations after the fact and just do them up to Dwight or somebody else, and that's what it is then, because you're much better off going after Called Arms Dwight if you have them in your season and stuff like that, because it's like much easier to do that stuff than what it would be. So as it is right now for this current day, I got 238 in my main for that, so it's going to be at least tomorrow would be the go-to on that one. So I could probably most likely get this to, I'll guarantee I'll get this to 246 right now, and then I might be able to get it to 50 mil to get it to 254 as it would be. And if I can get all the stuff for day 4, which should be possible, that'd be another 100, and I can pretty much do day 4 as it would be then for that, or just wait until like day 5 if that'd be the case then even, and just do it for, just do the update on day 5, whatever it is then. So yeah, that one is 238 right now for flashlights. Let's see, my other accounts right now are, as soon as they log in here. So that was for Sanatorium's account right now. It's 238, but that one actually burned down everything the last time around, so that's why I was able to get 2 days worth of stuff there is what it was. But it got back to 0 flashlights is what it was during that time, which is pretty good because in the season X's, you can actually get, I think it's like 70 Dwights every single time or whatever then. So if you're doing it the correct way or whatever. Yeah, this one right now is 234 in the network account, and that was with the 30 mil. So that one's only going to get to basically 242 today is what it'll be. So even if I got tomorrow's, it would only be 342 then is what it is. I'm still going to do that obviously at some point. So we'll figure it out from there is what it is right now. What the fuck, game? Motherfucker's giving me 1s and 2s and shit, dude. Jesus fucking Christ. 6. So I basically have to burn 2 trick dies just to get to fucking into level 8 right now because it's jacking me over is what it is there. Oh, that's good. At least it gave me a single die roll then. So let me go ahead and nice 360 construction speed ups. So that's 6 hours. That's a good deal right there, man. So, but anyway, I'm probably gonna go to bed here momentarily because I am getting very tired and I gotta be up at 9 a.m. to do the games. Well, I think my plan tomorrow will be play the game, make a couple calls, see if I can get somebody to take me to go grocery shopping because I really need to go out and get groceries, dude. Because I'm literally the last couple of days now. It's either frozen pizzas or salads for dinner from now on. Is what it is, and I definitely need to put something else in my diet right now. Is what it is. Get some extra meat and stuff like that, and get some like a well-rounded food source is what it is right now. So, but yeah, so the plan right now will be to do that stuff, and then it'll be what was I gonna say then? Yeah, it'll be to do that stuff right now. And then as it is in my secondary or my third account here in this region, I'm at 284 right now, and I can get another 16 out of this. So that would put us up to 300. So it'd be sometime tomorrow. Most likely I'll be able to get the other 50 required then. Let's see, 3, 7, 12, 18, 25, 33, 41. So if I can get to 70 mil, I can get the 50 needed to basically get that to 350. That's what it is. I've got a really badass pimple or something on the bridge of my nose right there. Oh, yeah, there's a little one right there. Damn. Yeah, it's like right on that little edge piece right there. That's like the worst part. That's like the worst thing to have acne on, dude, is that little part of your nose right there, because it's like it's almost impossible to get it popped out, really, is what it is there, without having like serious issues then. So yeah, it's just a complete pain in the ass is what it is. But anyway, so yeah, we're gonna have our first lines we cross events today. First one will be at 9 a.m. on the new in the 2233 region. Hopefully I can get my 10 mil on that one. And I'll have to fight like a bunch of fucking pay to wins to get it, then is what it is. And then the secondary region, it'll be for the main account here, it'll be us versus, I think, 37, I believe is what it was. Let me check real quick on that one. It should tell me right here. Yeah, let's see. We'll be rating. Yeah, it'll be 97, actually. So, I don't know if... so, our current power level is 55 billion some change. Theirs is 34 billion some change. So, I don't know if they're super good or not right now. Yeah, I'll be rating first is what it is there. So, it'll be most likely on the other end. I'll be able to get my stuff. That's what it'll be. So... as is, I ended up trying to hit somebody in 53 yesterday and ended up losing 30 stuff in the duels there, which sucked ass, but whatever. Yeah, as it is for my altercation account here. Check this out real quick here. See exactly where it has us sitting. If we're going to be raiding or if we're going to be defending first. Because I'm in the secondary. Account. As it was, I barely did anything at all in the thing right now for the what you call it thingy for our tails, and everybody and their brother basically got in there and got a hit in on the Zeke before everybody else could really, and they got like about 14, 15 people out of like 60 or 70 that busted their heroes right now. They actually got the damn rewards. That's what pisses me off too. If you don't get a hit in on the Zeeks and stuff, it does not give you the reward stuff, which is bullshit, because it should not matter. As long as it's defeated, every single person in that clan should have those rewards sent to their asses. It should be like, oh yeah, your clan has defeated this. Like, here's, you know, whatever it is, 5 or 6, or whatever it is at that point now. So, yeah, it's very infuriating because like people like me that don't get a hit in, like, we're that much farther behind as what it is then. And then when you're only giving us like 450 for the long ranges, then it sucks, dude. Now that being said, there should be enough people in this clan now to where the next go around we can actually do a higher one. We can actually get more stuff then after the fact is what it is. So hopefully that will be the case. God damn it, what the fuck is taking this shit so long to fucking unresponsive crap? I swear to God, dude. Fuck it, I'm just gonna completely log out of this whole thing and then log back in entirely. This is just fucking ridiculous. I think I have an Ingrid up here too on my nose someplace. I just looked. I'll pop that one later as well. I had a whole bunch this morning for some reason. I got up from bed and it was like there was like several on my bridge here, and then there was like a couple on the side of my nose too. And I'm just like, what the fuck, dude? The only thing I could think is there was a bunch of oil in my sheets or something like that, or on my pillow maybe, from my hair or something that I was able to get because I was like sleeping on the side of it. Maybe it got like right there on the bridge of my nose or something then, whilst I was sleeping. So I don't know. It just sucks to have adult acne though. Anyway, yeah, we're going up against. Oh Jesus Christ, we are definitely gonna beat the fuck out. There's no way I'm getting my 10 mil today, dude. So we have 28 billion in this account right now. As 233, 237 has 6. Yeah, there is no way that we don't just destroy their asses in battle, dude, at this point. And see, that's what I'm saying. It's like that's the problem too. Like you have these regions that are like do nothing regions, literally, that all you're doing is just like fucking people over. And just like having stronger regions just like smash out weaker regions and stuff. It's fucked up, dude, is what it is. Like it really ain't right, man. Like it's really, really not. So and of course you got people saying like, oh no, don't go here now. It's like, fuck you, I'm gonna go where I want, dude, to get my bread reserves. Go exactly where I want, bitch. So you can't tell me I can't. Because fuck you. It's called free will, motherfuckers. So I'll do what I need to do for later is what it is then. Then I'll come back around and I will knock a couple of these things because it seems like nobody else is wanting to. Now, go there, do those. Go back up here and do a few of these things. And then do what needs to be done is what it is. So but yeah, it's a whole thing, man. What was I saying then? I don't even remember now. Something about some stuff. Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, it's like a whole thing where it's like you can do well, but then you also can do like poorly is what it is because you just have like so many people trying to fight like nobody basically is what it is there. And so what will probably happen here in this situation is unless they end up like the last time around, which was in that last Lines We Crossed I did with 144 last week, which was you had like one person get 10 mil, a couple people get to like their like 6-8 mil or whatever it was, their rewards, and like everybody else like me was like maybe like 100,000 or something like that at most. And it was all due to the fact that you had just nobody there. It was like it was such a dead region. And this is really the problem I have with the game developers entirely, because it's like why even have all these regions just sit there dead, dude? Like, you could easily not even have to have people change regions, just like every 3 to 4 seasons or something like that. If you know there's a bunch of dead regions, just like update the shit and be like, here you go, people. And it's just you're combining another set of regions, isn't that then together? Like, that would be an easy fix in this game, honestly, to where people wouldn't be like, "Oh, you're making me pay to get away from these other people." Now is what it is, and go to someplace else. Now is what it is. Instead of just being like, "No, we're going to take these 4 or 5 regions now and do that like across the board with like I don't know, like 100 or something regions or something, maybe 50 something regions, depending on how many are dead regions basically, and be like, hey, we're going to combine these sets of 5 or something like that, to where instead of being a dead region where it's only maybe like, when I say dead region, I mean like there's like legit like a single fucking set of people there in a single clan or less for that matter. So it's like, yeah, we'll just take these 5 fucking regions what it is now, and we'll combine these 5 regions into a single region is what it is then. And now instead of having like a single dead clan, now you got like, or maybe like a partial clan or what it is there, now you have like a couple clans that can actually form a coalition or something. Now is what it is. And if they did that properly, you could easily have a better game as what it is then, dude. And you wouldn't have people being like, well, why are you making me pay $1 or $5 or $10 or whatever the hell it's going to be to get the hell out of this dead region, instead of just giving me a free relocate over so often as what it is there or something, dude. And that's another thing too. They could easily do that too as well. They could just do a free, like they just did with the other thing when I fucked the other day. They could just be like, hey, here's a free relocate. Like, go where you want to go now is what it is. So, like I said, I think I semi made a mistake coming here is what it is in 233, because, like I said, people were telling me to come here basically, but then it's like, as it turns out, it seems like a lot of the main region is just a bunch of assholes in general. So, yeah, it's hard to say, man. But I don't know, man. So, hopefully we'll do well in the coming season, but who the fuck knows? Only time will tell. I'm not sure exactly when the new season's supposed to start either, for that matter. I don't think it's... Yeah, I think there should still be a couple people coming is what it is right now that aren't fully done yet. We still have at least another 16 hours right now on the dangerous deals right now, so it'll be at least another day, I'm guessing, before we start getting matchups and stuff. Need to figure some stuff out here right now and see how many things I can do for things. Let's see. So we were at 35 right now. So this would be 55, 75. That'd be 95. So if I could do some transmissions and stuff like that, I can at least get myself to what I need to get some stuff here. So it is then. For this, I could get at least one more set of anvils guaranteed, which would take me up to 607. And then eventually I will have... It's a good question, actually. Do I have enough for Rick right now? Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Question is, how many more can I build? I got a fuck ton of stuff here, actually. Let me see if I can do that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I had enough to build 3 guns. So that takes us one more set. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Rick would be a 5th gun. And then we would need enough to do a whole bunch of helmets. So it'd be like 4 helmets, basically. I don't know if I have enough to do that or not. So we shall soon find out, though, on that one. I can at least do a 3/4 of a Rick, then, if that be the case. I'm going to try to do enough for the helmets as what it is then, because I do want to have my F1 be a little bit stronger than nothing else. like I said, I know it's not really going to matter today, but it'll matter in like future lines across events is what it'll be. So and yeah, you definitely like, if nothing else, you want to participate in these things because I think they are bringing back the this time around, and you should be able to get free shit. Then is what it is from those. If they don't, that's kind of a dick move on their part. But I know they fucked us over last week with that. I was doing my last one with the last region and stuff like that. Like they screwed us out of getting those rewards, which is just bullshit in general. And that's the kind of thing that pisses me off, because if you're like expecting to get, like, if you get the win, you're expecting to get like 10 or 15 things, whatever there it is they give you and stuff, and you don't get jack shit. You're like, dude, what the fuck? So yeah, hopefully this will start up pretty soon for the new season though, so I can get a bunch of in this account and every other account too, for that matter, because they're all running low right now is what it is. So, get my Pamela up a little bit more right now. My Pamela in this secondary region is already a 4-1. I am, let me figure this out, 71 away from having to do a 4-2 right now. And then it would be another 270 from getting to a 5-star then. So it'd be, let's see, 270, 341 is what it is right now. So it's not super terrible, but it's also not super great either, for that matter. She definitely needs to have some stuff done right now is what it is. And yeah, unfortunately, she's not getting what she needs to get done right now. So put my Imogen up a little bit higher there, because she's 10 away right now from being able to get a level out. So let me grab all these various things right now, and then grab the one off of Rick. Upgrade his ass is what it is then, with a katana. As it is, we got to get Rick 104 more frags to get him to a 6-star right now. And it's just a matter of later on getting that guy up to a 7-star, it will be. So we almost got Governor as a 5-3 right now, which will be nice because he'll be able to level out and get another set of crew at 105 then. So then it'll just be 125 after that, is what it'll be to get him up there to the huge thing, which won't be for a while yet, because I know that they're not going to change levels until it's either next season or the season after that, I think. I forget which one it is, but season 7 or 8, where it changes it from, I think it's like 7 to 9 or 10, someplace in there. I think it's 7 to, I'm trying to think now. I know it's like 120 initially, and then I think it goes to 130, and I want to say it's maybe season 8. And then it goes to 140, I think, for the season X is what it is, something like that. So, which again, that's where you start seeing the heat. Like, this is where you start seeing the discrepancy stuff pretty soon, is what it is here, because it's not like you don't already see like the pay to winness and stuff like that in some of these regions. But the thing is, like, that's when you start really seeing when people are like, just burning through fucking credit cards and stuff like that, and just spending like all the money is what it is there, because you'll start seeing like people like me that are like the 105s, 106s, 110s, whatever it is there. And then you'll see these other guys out there that are like, the 120s, 130s right away is what it is right now. And then whenever it levels up again, it'll be like, the 130s, 140s is what it is then. And yeah, it's, and what I mean by that is, it's like I'll be like, maybe like 106 to 110 or something like that, my F1, and then it'll be like, everybody else is like less than that is what it is maybe like 105 or something like that is like the highest one after that or something then, and one of like the F2s, F3s or something like that for like Abraham or something like that for like a single character. But meanwhile, these guys are all, 120s, 130s, 140s, etc. in every single one of their formations in most cases, which it takes fucking forever to get some of that stuff up there, dude. So unfortunately, unless you're paying to win, you're not getting them high up like that. And the worst thing is it feeds into itself then, because you're not only having the pay to winness then, you're also having it be a situation where you are seeing, oh, we just saw a patch notes thing right now. Popped up right now, a second ago. Oh, here we go. Let's see what we got now. All right, let me see what this says here. So, what is today? Today actually is the 30th on the game. So this will play at some point tomorrow. So it will be then. This is what just came out a minute ago here. While I'm sitting here, that was the like little swoosh sound. So we got planned update game October 31st from 5 to 8. So that would essentially be 1 to 4 a.m. tomorrow. Let's see what they're doing. Optimize season gameplay as occupied season location. An occupied season location will no longer lose its effect when adjacent territory has been lost. Occupied season location will add to the territory, provide season prosperity, and occupying clan can build expansion outposts adjacent to it. Okay, so this is, by the way, this was a strategy that we used to use all the time, where it's because people, what they would do is they would have like, their stuff all the way up to a column is what it is there. And so what they're basically saying with that is, as long as you have captured the comm in the season, like it doesn't matter if somebody like knocks out your builds and stuff that are going to it, like you're still occupying that comm essentially, and you can just start rebuilding from there is what it is. So that's actually nice because, yeah, that was how so many people made like dick moves in the last like several seasons to fuck everybody over is what it is there, dude. So that's nice. They're taking out that bullshit then. So now we got adjusted PvP rally function. Rally sets off as soon as it's full. Let's see, we got beta. If the rally target is a player's town, the targeted player sees a notification. If they click it, they can opt to use a random relocation item to escape the rally attack. Features in beta testing, players in Season 3 expansion. Season 3's expansion, Death's Deliverance. I've never even played that one myself, so. I don't know if maybe that's the Season X or something, maybe something like that. I don't know, that's weird. Maybe it's like a 3X or something, I don't know. So then we got Optimized Clan. Official functionality added a log that keeps track of R4 and R5s handing out rewards, buffs, promotions, and other privileges. Additional rewards for specialists, added mid-season and end-of-season rewards for clan officials in Seasons 1 and 2, and coalition officials in Seasons 3 and beyond. That's cool. Oh, here we go. Here we go, baby. New combat survivors and chemistry group starting November 4th. 3 new combat survivors enter the game for all players in Season 2 and beyond. Inmate Tyrese obtain his fragments from the daily milestone point chests in Scavenge Rush or by exchanging legendary survivor fragments. Okay, so that's awesome. So that means that it'll be the next Scavenge Rush after the current one. You'll be able to get Inmate Tyrese from those, is what it is then. And we got Axel obtain his fragments from end of season rewards or by exchanging legendary survivor fragments. And then Defender Maggie obtain her fragments from using long range transmissions in a new limited time pool in the broadcast station or by exchanging legendary survivor fragments. The 3 together form the chemistry group Fierce Defenders. So that's fucking awesome. That's exactly what I wanted to see was how you get those guys then. So basically what it sounds to me like on that one is the easiest one to get on that will be Inmate Tyrese, just from the Scavenge Rush is what it is there. And then Axel will be probably the second easiest to get, would be my guess, from those end-of-season rewards. And then Maggie will be the hardest to get of all of them, then is what it'll be. Just because of the fact that she will be only in that limited time pool is what it is there. So actually, she might be easier to get just based on the limited time pools, what it is then. So what that really means, honestly, at the end of the day, is it's going to be a situation there where you're not going to be able to have anything else done except for her ass, and is what it is. So and that's the problem with these limited time pool things, because it usually is like some random thing or whatever they put in there. So you're basically burning all your fucking long ranges against that then, instead of burning them towards getting your other main 12 hires, what it is there. So yeah, that kind of does suck ass on that one. But yeah, at least now we know. So it'll be starting as of this coming Monday is what it would be. So potentially that would be probably Sunday night in game is my guess. I think that's how they do it because it's always like a day in front. Like it's always about roughly half a day ahead of time. Is what it is. So yeah, it'll be like Sunday night probably would be my guess. That reset will be when these actually start up then, which is ironic given the fact that current Scavenge Rush only lasts for 3 more days right now. So that would be, yeah, today is Wednesday. So that would be Thursday, Friday, Saturday is when Scavenge Rush ends. So, I don't know. Interesting. But yeah, well, that's nice to know then. So that means nothing else then. In between getting, in between Cold Arms Dwight being in Scavenge Rush, I could also get Inmate Tyrese right now is what it is then. So that's going to be cool. So I'll at least be able to get the majority of him for once then. There'll be, if it still is at 40 the next time around, in my secondary region, I'll be able to get at least 4/5 of his ass, and that's what it is then. So that works, I guess. So, yeah, interesting. So that does make me pretty psyched on that one, though. At least now we know when they're going to be dropping then. So that is nice then. So that can be. At the same time, it does suck because unless they're going to give us a shitload of fucking, extra stuff here, it's not really going to matter. Or unless they do, like, at that same time, they're going to be doing season reward stuff at that point, roughly. So that way we can have more long ranges to do against Maggie and stuff like that. Or even like a 7-day survival thing. That'd be nice if they did that stuff too as well. Because they haven't done one of those in a while. They haven't done the 7 days of survival in this game for quite a while, actually. Yeah, if I had known that shit, I would have actually gone towards the extra long ranges instead of the extra anvils. But yeah, in the long run, it's actually better to do anvils, though, because... excuse me. Better do the anvils because of the fact you're able to have... what you call it done there is what it is, so... To do... I'm just blanking out right now what I'm thinking. Yeah, you're able to get more in the actual game through that than you're able to get through other stuff is what it is there. So, like, it's smarter to use anvils first in these things, in certain aspects like that is what it is there, because that way you actually have more in the line of being able to eventually get the stuff you need, and there's less ways to get anvils elsewhere than it is with the other games and stuff like that. So, like, there's only honestly a couple ways to get anvils in this game, which is basically that right there, and then it is I'm trying to think what else now. Yeah, it's the only way to get anvils will be through the dangerous deals that we're doing right now at the end of this season, or it is through lines we cross. You can get, if you do the 10, you're able to get 10 more rewards is what it is. You can get 15 of them per week on that one. And then it would be the only other way before Season X's is when you're doing your world events, and you may get 1 or 2 a day or so in the thing there is what it is. And that's actually where it really becomes a big deal at that point then, because there's a lot of times where you can't get the shit elsewhere besides that. So it does kind of suck on that one because it's only allowing you to do like a certain amount, then is what it is. And so, yeah, you're lucky if you can get maybe a few dozen or so every month or whatever then. And it takes, 190 to get a fucking katana, and then 100 to get the other stuff, and then 50 to get the belt. So it's like, I think it's like 440 for an entire character or something like that is what it is. Plus you got to get all the epic stuff up to that point to be able to do all that with them, which takes fucking forever to do that stuff too. And that's why people have like, these half-assed characters and stuff like that. That's why I tend honestly not to do that stuff until I can get enough stuff together to do everything at once is what it is there. And then at that point, that's when I'm like, okay, cool, let's do this now. So, but anyway, it's a whole fucking thing. But The entire point I'm trying to make, though, is you do have the ability to get higher is what it is there, and you can easily get ahead if you need to get ahead is what it is then. So, but yeah, my plan right now, like I said, is going to be doing what I need to do. And what's sad, even like looking at this right now, I just did my garage grabs for the keys and stuff like that. I was able to get 30 things of steel and 30 things of iron in each grab, whereas literally in that fucking right now for Scavenge Rush, it gives you like 2 or 3 to begin with in the first couple levels when you actually do pick those boxes. So it's so fucking dumb, dude. It's just fucking retarded is what it is. So anyway, yeah, it's super fucking frustrating at that one. All right, let's see where I'm at right now. So that's 55. So do 10 more right now. 4 more, so that'd be 95. Sorry, I was trying to check something here. See which one is better to go after right now. What it is. I think it's probably better to try to just do a bunch of these right now. What it is. So 10 more puts us up to 30 on that. I just realized I'm fucking retarded, honestly, on this one too, because I forgot to do my stuff right now. So but anyway. Yeah, I still need to do the rest of my shit for the daily stuff right now is what it is here. So let me figure that now. So let's see, that's 9, 7, 9. So that'd be 10, 13. So I can do 20 more on that one then. Yeah, that's good. Do 20 more on this one. Get that up to where it needs to be right now. Yeah, I need to do my 25 for the thing there is what it is throughout the day here. Ooh, I thought it was a 19 actually. Thought that was only going to be like 15 or something. Whatever. It's done. Alright, let's see here. So 5, 75, 95, and 115. Okay, so we got our anvils for that one then. That's cool. That works out. So anyway. So yeah. It's a whole thing though, man. But yeah, so my plan right now, like I said, is going to be, I'll probably start going after those dudes then fairly soon, is what it'll be. Actually, that did work out because I got, oh, never mind, I'm fucking retarded. Is it tomorrow or is it Friday? No, I'm stupid. That other one was the garage then. It's 2 days from now. Yeah, so I kind of fucked up on that, but whatever. Semantics, honestly. So go over here and do this right now. See how much Rescue Rick stuff we got right now. Oh, nice. We got our 30. That's good. That's good. So at least we got that done. That's all that matters on that. So I got that done right now. And it'll just be a matter of doing other stuff right now. So yeah, so let's go ahead and go back to where I was at right now with the thing here. Okay, so yeah, so starting November 4th, new combat survivors enter the game for all players in Season 2 and beyond. Inmate Tyrese. Can be obtained through daily milestone, points chest, and scavenge rush. Wait. Obtain his fragments from daily milestone, point chest. So wait a minute now. I just realized that right now. I think I read that wrong. Because to me, that's not saying what I thought it was saying, which it's not saying you're getting them from the event itself. What it's telling you is you're getting the fragmentation in the actual daily chest things that you're cracking for the flashlights, from my understanding on that. I could be wrong about this, but I think that's what it's saying. I'm pretty sure that's what it's saying right now. Yeah, because it's saying daily milestone point chests and scavenge rush. Yeah, because to me that would be, because the daily milestones would be, how am I trying to say this now? Yeah, the daily milestones would be like 1.5 million, 2.1 million, 4.2 million, 7 million, 15 million, etc. there. So that's what I'm thinking right now. That's what that is. I could be wrong on that one, but I'm pretty sure that's what they're giving us. Like I'm almost 99% sure right now what that is. Ooh, I just realized I am almost getting fucked over on this because people went after a bunch of stuff a while ago and I did not realize it was sitting here right now. So let me go grab some dudes right now. If they're still around. That 34 was right there. There's a 30 up here. It's got 7 minutes left on it. There's a 31 right there. Grab that because it's got 6 minutes left on it. And I'm not. Oh, wait, I'm seeing that 31 right there at the bottom. After that. And there's another 30 right here. It's got about 13 minutes left on it. So let me do these things real quick, and then I will jump back into what the rest of the stuff is on what that update will be. But yeah, I think I'm right on that one. I think it wouldn't be from the actual event itself. Like it wouldn't be like the Sniper Andrea Called Arms to White fragments you get from the actual like boxes at the very end of the things is what it is there. From my understanding, it would be, or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is milestone. I gotta look at the fucking shit here in a minute and see what it actually says there, because it might actually be the actual levelation stuff then. I don't know. That's written so weird. They should just say it one way or another, dude. They should be like, it's either what they should just say it as boxes you get the flashlights in, or something else is what it is then, or some shit. Like that would be so much easier if they just did it that way, dude. And just were like, hey, like this is how you actually obtain this shit. It could be a much easier, simple solution there is what it is. And not be a bunch of complicated douchebags is what it is there, because that's what I'm saying. Like it's kind of weirding me out how that's written is what it is, because it's very confusing how it's written to me. If they're saying it's from that, or if they're saying it's from this is what it is there, which it could be. Like I said, who actually knows at this point, honestly, dude. Oop. May have almost missed out on this one, actually. So that one is done there. This one over here. 6. Then we have a 7th one down here. Just making sure I'm not missing out on any. Nope, not seeing any others. Okay, so that means there should be a 7th one that I have missed in my main. That's what it is here. So let me go ahead and go to open real quick, get his all done then real fast, because there's a couple there that are time sensitive as well. So I'm going to make sure I get those ones done as fast as possible. That's a good thing about having the PvE thing right now is what it is I can just go grab those in like 10 seconds instead of it being like a minute or something. which sucks because I lose that in like, I think it's like 10 days or something. So, although I probably will reactivate then next season as well, just because, you know, why the fuck not? Really is what it is. For the 30-day thing is what it is. Come on, you stupid motherfucker, respond. I've got time for this shit. So, anyway. But yeah, so it's a whole thing though. But anyway, the entire point of the matter is you have a situation there where you have these people who are going to be coming into the game now. And yeah, I think that alone is going to be re-attracting some people into the game, so it will be then pretty soon. Hopefully, anyway. Hopefully that'll be an attractant into the game. That'd be nice. Bring back a few more folks or something then to be competitors and stuff. It'd be nice. So, come on. Shit, where are we now? Got 30 down here. And then we got 31 right there. And I think that should be it. Yep, seems like it's all good. Okay, so now we need to go back to the main and grab that other 30 before it disappears. Because it usually gives you about 10 to 15 seconds after the timer expires to get it before it actually disappears entirely is what it is there. So I think I got about 2 minutes left right now on this, give or take. Maybe less than that. Come on, you stupid unresponsive cunt, go. Fucking bunch of shit, man. Move, game. You do not. Oh, my God. There, finally went now. One thing I really do wish with the multiple accounts like I have right now is what it is. I wish that you would have the ability to do something like that where you could actually go after everything with like one hit, basically, is what it would be. It'd be so fucking nice. Okay, we'll get this last one then. And then I don't see any others. I may have missed out on one or two without realizing it, which is whatever at this point, honestly. Like there is so many that have been gotten this season. It's not even funny, dude. So it's like whatever. If I miss out on one or two, it's not the end of the fucking world, honestly. I mean, it would have been a Negan fragment, one of those boxes, which sucks that I just missed out on. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, it's whatever. I still got, several dozen, obviously, that I wouldn't have gotten otherwise then. Like right now, this one right here, I just got 7 more that I wouldn't have gotten otherwise. So, see if any of these have a Negan in them right now or not. So, let's see, a bunch of 30s. Nothing there. A couple 31s. Nothing there. Nothing in the 32. And let's go with the 334s. Nope, nothing. Just a bunch of stuff. I mean, it's whatever. I still get stuff though, but it does kind of suck when you don't have anything at all except the shit in there is what it is. So it's kind of disheartening, honestly, on that one. Because you're like, I really wanted some other shit, But anyway, so going back to what we were saying a minute ago, though. So yeah, okay, so you get, or what was it? Yeah, that's right. I was trying to do something. Here's what it was. I'm retarded. Yeah, I wanted to see something on the game. Here's what it is, to see if it is, to check to see if what I was right about is right, or if I was wrong and that was the other thing that is what it is. Because like I said, it's either the flashlights you're getting them from, or it would be the actual stages, and that's what they consider the milestones, or whatever. Then for the stages, what it is. Then for like 1 to 22 is what it is, which I think that's probably more accurate because it's a way for them to screw you out of being able to get your dudes faster than what it is then to up to higher stars and stuff like that. But in that aspect of things, then it allows me to get at least Tyrese. Then is what it is then, in a quick fashion anyway. So yeah, let me go ahead and check this real quick then on one of my accounts here and see what it comes up with the the things. If it is the milestone things or something else, then. Because the way that that's saying milestones, it sounds to me like it would be where you're getting your flashlights from, which I don't see them like. That's the thing. I just don't see them giving out that the Tyrese is that fucking like willy nilly is what it is there, dude. Because you would have Tyrese done in like fucking 5 minutes with that shit then. Versus if it was what they consider milestones to be would be the actual like game itself that you're playing with the flashlights, where it will be levels 1 to 22. Then it would be like the same amount with because it would be essentially being at that point they would essentially being adding Tyrese. They would essentially add Tyrese to the Sniper Andrea Call to Arms Dwight duo and just have that as like a third option to get them, which would make a lot more sense logically speaking. And I think that's exactly what we're talking about right now is what it is, but I got to be 100% sure about that one. If this fucker wants to goddamn respond. God damn it, dude. This is so fucking irritating. I gotta undo this again to restart and fucking replay the goddamn thing because it's being a bunch of dickheads now. You know, unresponsive cunt job. Or as Tad at Muffin Top said last night, cunt cakes. So. If I had any artistic ability, I would just take a fucking t-shirt and just make it. Start selling on my t-shirt site. Just steal the motherfucker's ID and we done with it then. I'm not going to do that, though, because I don't give a fuck. So. Come on, you stupid. God damn it, dude. Again, it fucking doesn't respond on me. So fucking frustrating. So fucking annoying, dude. It really is. Come on, dude. Finally, you stupid fucking asshole. Oh, anyway. Okay, let me just check something real quick on this. So, let me see here. Go here, grab that, grab this. Grab these two. Grab that one, grab these two. Grab this one, grab this one, grab this one. Okay, so this just says rewards on these things. And then we go into rewards. And that's reward levels. So that's the problem. It doesn't say reward levels, though, but that's what I assume it is, because it would be then... Because right now, in this thing, you can either exchange the Scavenge Rush plus vouchers, which is what I assume this would be, for either Sniper Andrea, Advanced Sniper Andrea, Call to Arms Dwight, Advanced Call to Arms Dwight, or a single legendary fragment. And that's what I would assume it is then. So it would be... So my assumption is you would actually have them simply add in Inmate Tyrese as a 6th option, and then probably Advanced Inmate Tyrese as a 7th option. That would be my assumption on that one then. In that. At least I think that's what it would end up being then. And if that be the case, then let me go check this real fast then. So you get, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 17, 22, 27, plus 6 is 33, 40, 48, 58, 60. Yeah, so you get 70 of them per go on the Season X's then. So potentially what that would give you is you'd have an actual Tyrese then at that point. Completely. You would completely have Tyrese then. And it would just be as simple as getting mind is blanking what I'm saying right now. Yeah, you would get Tyrese properly, and then you would just have like 20 extra frags at that point. So you potentially would have a 2/5 of a star Tyrese to begin with out of the first set of those, then if I'm not mistaken. I believe that's how it would work, honestly. I could be wrong about that one, but I think that's how it would work. And then, of course, it was Axel would be end of season rewards. And then Maggie would be long range transmissions for limited time pool. So, anyway. And then we got adjusted daily points for Strongest Survivor. Day 1, Season 3 and beyond, you get points for assembling in the War Workshop. Day 1, Season X, you get points for assembling in the War Workshop and also in the gym specialization cards and badges. That's cool. That's nice. See, Day 2, Season 2 and beyond, you get points for grabbing Junkyard and using long-range, short-range transmissions and broadcast station. So that's cool. So they're adding more stuff to the Strongest Survivor events and stuff like that. Let's see. And then we got other optimizations. It says doubled the amount of research speed-ups and Eldenmeyer Flask and rewards for killing walkers at the town halls. Ooh, that's nice. So instead of it being 20 a go, it's now 40 a go then. So that's really good then. So, yeah, so that means instead of getting 20 a day, you're now getting, or instead of getting 60 a day, you're now getting 120 a day now. So you added a function to claim all rewards in one click at the end of Tales of Survival. Added achievements for star levels for survivors Glenn, Yumiko, and Michonne. You can now send vehicle tokens. Now send vehicle tokens in Epic, Legendary, and Apex gifts. So that's cool. Added vehicle modification plan grind truck for the burn truck. If a power rally or power garrison is unsuccessful, the rally whistle or garrison shield item and the daily power garrison. Wait. If a power rally or power garrison is unsuccessful, power or rally whistle and garrison shield item and the daily power rally / garrison chance is returned. This does not apply if the power rally garrison is disbanded. Huh. Interesting. I don't fuck with that shit anyway, so that's whatever to me. The truck thing is pay to win bullshit, as is the vehicle token thing, as is the achievement level things for Glenn, Yumiko, Magna, etc. The one-click function is interesting. I like that a lot. And the double up of the research speed ups and flasks and stuff, that'll be nice. Include on that one. As will this stuff right here is what it is. So, especially this right here with the specialization cards and stuff, because there's a lot of times where it is hard as shit to get that 40 mil for all your in the Strongest Survivor there. So that'll actually work out, because I think if I'm not mistaken, when that ends up clicking through or whatever, that's going to end up being the first time that happens will be pretty much the day of or no, sorry. So that'll be tomorrow night. This will actually activate then. And so it would be the first time that would actually be active should be next Monday then, when you actually do have Strongest Survivor coming back again. That's what it is. So yeah, I'm kind of, I feel like the Axel in this one though is kind of bullshit, because it's only going to be end of season rewards versus it really should be like Strongest Survivor as well on that one. So, like, honestly, I feel like each one of them should be multiple things that they should be part of or whatever then. And I'm assuming when it says, or by exchanging legendary survivor fragments, I assume this will be a 5-for-1 kind of thing is what it is there, like it is with Sniper Andrea and fucking who else now? Yeah, it would be the 5-for-1 thing with Sniper Andrea, Seasoned Rick, Teenager Carl, Ruthless Negan, Vengeful Governor, and I believe Pamela is another one that has that ability where it has to do the 5-for-1 is what it is there. So I assume that's what we're going to see in that one. I mean, even still, it's nice to see they're adding new characters to the game finally is what it is. And it'll be nice to be able to get Tyrese and also get Maggie at some point then, have them be fighters and stuff. and see how good they actually are is what it is there. Some people are saying they think they're going to be a melee combo. I don't know if that's true or not, but it'll be interesting to see. And I could easily see people having these at like level 60s, level 80s, level 100s, whatever it is then, real quick. So it is there, and it's because it's going to be a bunch of fucking pay to win people. Is what it is then. And that's what's going to suck though. Is that whole thing is like, yeah, you're going to see how powerful those things are when they're beating the shit out of you. Is what it is then. So. Like, it's just not good, man. But at the same time, it is what it is. So, anyway. But it is getting to be after 4:30 now, and I'm getting very tired, so I'm going to go ahead and call it a day on this one. So, yeah, I don't remember Season 3 having an expansion called Death's Deliverance. That's interesting. Very interesting. So the add-ons I think are nice in this one. Okay, that was the 15th was the last time they did one of these. So yeah. So it was almost 2 weeks ago to the day then, give or take. So but yeah, I think the nice things about these ones is the season locations are not your comms are not going to get fucked over in future seasons then by people just like knocking out your shit then. And then, so I think the biggest things going on right now in this game will be one. This stuff will be nice for extra rewards for like, people that are, the higher ups in the clans and stuff like that. And then I think honestly, like the new combat survivors are going to be the biggest add-on, if you will. And then I think the strongest survivor thing will be nice. It'll definitely be nice to include for sure. The only thing that sucks though is given that the specialization thing there's what it is because now it basically incentivizes you to like keep those and not use them in the previous day. Because now basically what it's saying is, because usually what it is strongest survivors, I believe they usually start on a Sunday night. Or no, is it Sunday night or is it between? I'm trying to remember now. I think it is. I think it is that usually Sunday nights is what it is then. Because what it is that they'll do, it's usually Saturday night, which would be technically Sunday in the game is what it is then, is when they do the weekly things for the extra fragmentation for Pamela / Cold Arms Dwight, right now is what it is. And then that'll be the next day is when you'll use the specialization cards more is what it is there. So yeah, so basically it'll just be from now on I'll just have to use this on the first day is what it is then instead of using them on the 5th or 6th day then is what it is. So it is what it is, man. But whatever. So also I like the fact they've actually finally listened to players in some aspects and doubled the fucking flasks there and that stuff is what it is there. So yeah, that's cool. So they're giving you more things to do stuff. Honestly, though, I'm gonna say it like this though. I really wish instead of just doing the way they did it, like this is what it is. I really wish they would have just done Strongest Survivor to where every single day would have been gathering. Because that's what they should have added to everything. It should have just been like, hey, every single day you can now gather and get points that way is what it is. Because that would have been better than adding like the cards or adding the assemblies of like war wagons and stuff like that to the thing. So that's just my opinion on the whole thing. But I mean, it's cool they're adding something to it though. If that'd be the case, but it would be nice if it was something else though. So, but yeah, it's a whole thing, man. So. That is interesting to me that they're adding mid-season and end-of-season rewards for clan officials in seasons 1 and 2. Because specifically with season 1, that's you fighting the other people in your region, and then season 2 would be basically your clan against everybody else on the season region is what it is there. And then it would be I think it used to be, well, that's how it used to be anyway. And then season 3 was when you usually came together and formed a coalition. That was what it was after then. So, Yeah, it's the whole thing, man. So that is cool, though, that they're allowing people to be able to get some new characters now. Is what it is. Like I said, it'll be interesting to see what inmate Tyrese, Axel, and Defender Maggie look like in the game then, since all we have right now is this little half-assed preview of their arms, basically. So I assume, given this preview, you're probably going to have Maggie be looking, and she can have kind of like Glenn's body armor kind of shit there, is my guess. And then Axel will obviously have a gun on his one side and have a axe in his hand too, for that matter. Which, that's the one thing I never understood about half these characters. Like, even like Negan and stuff, like the way he set up and stuff, dude. Because the dude is holding a bat in the same hand that his knife is on his side on. Or it's like other characters that'll like hold like something else, like a crowbar or something in one hand, and it's like the same exact hand. It's the same exact side that their gun is in. Like the holster for their gun is on that side of it, which would be that hand you're grabbing with. Then, like it's not like you're like randomly weirdly cross drawing with the other hand, or like switching hands with that, like throwing your crowbar into like your left hand real quick and then grabbing your gun out. Like it's just stupid how they're set up. Is what it is there in some cases. Like what it really shows you is that the game developers know nothing about firearms at all, and like placement of a firearm is what it is there, because logistical speaking, like yeah, if I'm holding a big ass fucking blade or something in one hand, dude, I'm not gonna have my fucking gun holster on that same side. It's gonna be on the other side to where I can pick it out and just be like bang, and then just be like to another fucking zombie and shit with the knife then. So it is what it is. Like it's dumb. So, yeah, that's interesting, though, to know that we're going to have a new update here pretty soon. That's what it is. Let's see. Let's go back over this one more time then. So it'll be tomorrow around the same time as what it'll be. It'll be 4. It should be done by now, actually, by this time tomorrow. Then it'll be you no longer lose your season comms if you get your chain broken. So player versus player, rally function, sets off as soon as it's full. If the rally target is somebody's town, they'll get a random notice and be able to relocate using random relocation. They're now going to add a log for keeping track of R4 and R5, handing out of rewards, buffs, positions, and privileges. Add additional rewards for specialists, which would be the people that are giving out buffs. Add a mid-season and end-of-season rewards for clan officials in Season 1 and 2, coalition officials in Season 3 and beyond. Okay. And then, like I said, the fourth one is the most important one, which is the 3 new characters and how to get those, which would be, obviously, Tyrese would be gotten from the Scavenge Rush event. Axel will be gotten from end-of-season rewards. So I'm guessing he would either replace Negan in that stuff, or he would be an addition to Negan, if that be the case. So if that be the case, then there is a chance to either or. I might just go after Axel this time, is what it is then in my main anyway. For the other ones, I might go after Negan still, because I still want to get Negan up another level that it is there. So hopefully that won't be the case now, and maybe it'll just be a extra include or something in the season rewards and stuff like that then. And then Maggie will be from a limited time long range transmission pools. It'll be. So to me, it sounds like Maggie will probably be similar to what Adventure Laura was, where it was basically you get her for a certain amount of time, and then you basically can only get her through like fragmentation, is what it was then, or something, to level her up and stuff like that. So hopefully it'll be single frags and not like 5-for-1 frag kind of shit, because that really pisses me off. And any of those things should only be 2-to-1 frags anyway. It shouldn't be fucking 5-for-1s. It's just way overpriced as it is then. And like I said, it's cool that they're adding the stuff to the Strongest Survivor event, but it would have been nicer if it had just been gathering every single day, is what it is in some cases. So it'll also be interesting to see what happens with the achievement stuff for the pay-to-win characters. I assume there'll just be a bunch of rubies being given back to the people that have gotten that shit already, is what it is then. It'll probably be very similar to Ezekiel and stuff like that already, where they already give you like a ton back. So I would never buy Ezekiel, though, just because I'm not going to sit there and pay fucking ass loads of money for a fucking character in a game Like, it's one thing if you're buying like Glenn or Michonne outright in the game, because again, like to start out with those just being 0 stars forever, they're $1 and $2 respectively. And I think Yumiko is like $10 or something. So it's like essentially if you're buying all 3 of those characters as 0 stars and never gonna upgrade them from there. So it is there. You're paying $13 out the door for every single one of those characters in an account. But the thing is, when you're starting to upgrade those dudes and stuff, that's when you start spending money into each one of these. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, somebody figured it out. If you're doing it for Glenn or you're doing it for Michonne, to get those up to like 8, 9, 10 stars, etc., you're paying like thousands of dollars. And I think Yumiko is at least that much. I think she's around 14, 15 grand too, for that matter. I mean, actually, not that quite that much. I'm trying to think now. Yeah, I think somebody said it was Michonne was like 4 or 5, I want to say, and then Glenn was like 3 or 4, maybe. And I think Yumiko was around Michonne's level, so it'd be around maybe like 5 or 6 at most. And then I know for a fact Ezekiel, to get him up to like 10 stars, is like, it legit is like $15,000 to $20,000 or something crazy like that, dude. And it's like, Jesus Christ, man, like, there ain't no way, dude. Like, I just want to know what these people are doing for jobs at this point, honestly, if they're able to fucking afford that shit. Or maybe, like I said, maybe they're just doing credit card theft. That's what it is now in other countries, and they're just like stealing people's identities to pay for that shit is what it is there, dude. Or maybe it's like fucking governments of that country is just like, you know what? Here's a fucking government credit card. Have at it, Haas. Go spread our propaganda for us. Or something. I mean, hell, that would help. That might be what it is. Some of these fucking people from like Ukraine or something like that, just taking American tax dollars and using it for that shit or something, dude, for all the fuck I know. So, but yeah, it's just fucking insane to me, man. Like, I don't know how anyone could sit there and justify that kind of, that crazy ass price tag is what it is. So, but yeah, that's cool though. I would have already ended this stream, obviously, like 15, 20 minutes ago if we didn't go into that shit right there is what it is. But yeah, it's nice to know that we have like a whole new thing coming now. I'm going to see if anybody says anything in the general count. Here's what it is. Let's see. Okay. Just trying to see if anybody said anything since the thing here is what it is. Nope, nobody's on there doing anything yet. For general discussion. Okay, so there's no discussion right now at all on the game. On the Discord anyway. So I assume there will be in like several hours or something is my guess there. People are actually awake and doing shit again or something probably. That's cool though. Like I said, I'm pretty happy about that, honestly. Yeah, let me see here. I'm checking this thing right now. Okay, no, I guess I am wrong on that one because I just looked at the scavenger rush thing right here is what it is. And according to this is what it says for scavenger rush right here on this thing. It specifically says milestone rewards, which is where they're saying Tyrese is going to be on at. It says players can earn points by completing tasks. After accumulating a certain number of points, they can receive the corresponding milestone treasure chest reward flashlights, which would be where's that right now? Yeah, if you look at this one right here, it would be these chests up here is what they're giving you. That would be the milestone rewards for the day. So what they're saying is it should be in these ones is where the Tyrese is coming in on is what it is then. And then it would be like Tyrese fragments are going in those things, what it is there every single day. So it would not be the actual levelation chest, which are these things right here is what it is there. Because this is level rewards right here is what it would be then. So yeah, what they're saying is milestone rewards would be the flashlight chest then, which is what I thought. Yeah. And then you get survivor fragment vouchers and those ones is what it is there for the level chests. Or the level reward chest is what it is. So yeah, if I'm right, then that is how it should work. Then is what it is. It should be the actual it should be these upper ones right here where you get to like 240 mil, etc. there for certain days, or 300 million, whatever it is then. And yeah, that's how you should be able to get Tyrese. Then is what it is. So that'd be fucking awesome then, dude. Because it would mean essentially what that means though is that every single scavenge rush, you're not only now getting Call to Arms to White fragmentation, you're also potentially getting Tyrese fragmentation as well in that one for inmate Tyrese. That'd be fucking awesome, dude. See, that's what I'm saying. That's actually a good set of rewards, and if that be the case, if that is how that works out. However, if it is the opposite way where they're sitting there falsely claiming like it's supposed to be milestone things or whatever, then and then it would be them fucking you over and doing it in like the levelation or whatever it is, then that would be kind of a scumbag play on their part. So I'm trying to think how many different things there are per day right now. I'm gonna go look right now because it should tell you. It should basically show you how many frags you can potentially. I assume it'll be, if it's going to be anything, it'll probably be like one frag every go, if at all. It'll probably be like maybe like one every couple or something. Then is what it is there, like maybe one every few or something like that. Or if it is one every single like chest or whatever, then it'll probably only be like one per chest or something. Then is what it'll be. So potentially that would be. Let me figure this out right now. Because you're able to get all 6 days then worth of stuff, like it would be potentially you'd be able to get a bunch of them then, but I don't think that's going to happen though with everybody. It'll be stuff where you definitely get fucked over in some of those aspects. So yeah, let me just check this real quick. So let's see, you get 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 chests per day. So that would essentially equate to, if they put a fragment in every single chest, you would be able to get up to 60 fragments per event. Is that how I'm taking that then? Potentially. Although they might fuck you over and do it a different way is what it is then. So I'm saying potentially right now because I'm not exactly 100% sure how they're going to do this stuff entirely. And it could be, like I said, it might just be them trying to fuck you then later on, what it is or something. But yeah, from my understanding right now, it appears like they would be trying to do your stuff correctly as it is there. So who knows, man? Who knows if it'll work out or not? I hope it does. That'd be fucking awesome if they just started giving you like extra stuff is what it is then, dude. Because that's how it should work anyway. It's very fucking silly not to have it be like extra things on top of whatever you're getting besides that then. Because again, it would be a way to basically give back to the player base at this point, not just, especially when they have said in the past, they're like, oh yeah, we're going to make it so that the player base is like, there'd be like less of a, between like the pay to wins and the free to play people is what it is here. Because to me, that would be more of a, what do you call it now? Yeah, to me, that would be more of you being able to get, ahead as a free-to-play person and not being fucked over by all the pay-to-win bullshit than what it is. So, and if that is the case, then that's awesome. But if that's not the case, then yeah, they're definitely scumbagging for real. Then is what it is. So, I don't know. I'm pretty psyched either way, just to see how it comes out and see how it works. And like I said, see if they maybe drop a free deal for Maggie and company then with some extra long ranges or something, like a 7-day or something like that is what it'd be. That'd be nice. But who knows, man? So only time will tell on that one. But yeah, on that note, though, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a day right now because I am tired. And I'm about 4 hours away from having to do a season Lines Across things, what it is right now. And then they'll be at 2 o'clock this afternoon. I have to do another one then. Plus, I also need to start seriously packing the fucking house right now is what it is. Even though my back has been killing me all week, I need to just fucking deal with it and start, moving shit around. And at least start anyway, putting some boxes together and having stuff ready to go. They should be put in the damn boxes it isn't or something. Maybe just take a chair in the bedroom and just sit there and just pack a fucking bedroom thing or something and just fuck with my phone every so often on the games what it isn't or something. So, but yeah, I think my plan later today will maybe do that. Just go in there and just pack up like just take a box in there and just throw a bunch of books or something into it maybe or something. At least then I'm doing something anyway. Because it's not like it's going to be, I'm going to be here fucking forever. And it's like next week is already election. So originally next week is going to be move out day. But thank God that was pushed back a couple of weeks anyway. Because that would have never fucking happened, honestly. And if nothing else, we can maybe get an extension until like potentially the end of the month, maybe if that be the case. So nothing else, that would be like December 1st or something like that. Because I think if I knew for a fact it'd be December 1st, like I definitely could have enough time then to do stuff and be able to get things done. That's what it is. But yeah, not knowing exactly right now, it's kind of hard to know exactly what it'll be right now is what it is. So, but either way, I need to start working my ass off and start doing things what it is then. So just dicking around basically, which is not, it's not like I'm not trying to like dick around and like just, fuck around here on the streams and stuff like that. I'm literally, my back is hurting so badly right now that me just sitting here doing streams is actually me doing work because I can't actually pack shit otherwise is what it is. Cause my back hurts too much to like bend over and grab stuff up and like put it in a box and shit. Like that's the worst thing. Like I can sit there and tell people to do stuff, but then it's like me actually doing it myself is like that much more of a pain in my back is what it is. So, but anyway, I don't know, man. It's like I said, nothing else. I just need to take one of these fucking gummies or something like that and just see if that'll affect me and be able to just do work then if that be the case after that or something maybe. So I don't know. It is what it is, man. Problem with that is I don't really do anything when I'm taking those things though, and it also messes up my equilibrium pretty badly. So yeah, really I just need to get fucking chiropractic method where she pops me the correct way is what it is. Instead of just doing me like 10 times, she does me like 50 times or something like that. And then also does my feet and shit. Maybe I just need to see no chiropractor. I don't know. Maybe I just need somebody that's just going to do like some yank outs and shit. Maybe that's what it is this whole time. I just need like a good like pull apart basically where it's like them just like, like yanking your legs and shit like that kind of a thing. Because that's the problem with her. She don't have the strength and she doesn't do that stuff either for that matter. And I think that's why she doesn't do it because she's not the strength to do it for somebody like my size. What it is there, where I need like some big dude that I can go see or something like that. That can just be like, and just like fucking like readjust my legs back into place properly or whatever it is. Then so, but anyway, but yeah. On that note, though, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day because I am getting pretty fucking tired and I just don't feel the greatest right now is what it is. Plus I need to just be awake in a few hours then for stuff and maybe I'll just try to do some good old fashioned things. That's what it is. So but anyway. But yeah, on that note, like I said, I'm gonna call it a day and see how things go later is what it'll be, and go from there basically. So hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I enjoyed the fact knowing that we're gonna have new characters coming pretty soon then. So yeah, hopefully hopefully this maintenance coming up here will also be fairly close to when we start doing season redos and stuff like that, because that way it'll actually allow us to get more of our shit then in the end of season rewards, and potentially we'll have access to Axel, and that's what it is, and we'll see how much that'll cost then, because that kind of is somewhat of a game changer depending on where he is in at. If he's if he's like an opposite thing of Negan, if he's going to be new, including that boxes or whatever it is, or if it's not even going to be this season at all, it's not going to be till next season potentially be able to get him. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see though. And if nothing else, then it'll have to be like me figuring stuff out and like redoing things entirely and figuring what I need to figure out from there is what it is then, because I think honestly at this point Axel becomes a priority to get, at least for this season anyway, just to have him as what it is then as a character. And then from there it will be, leveling up after the fact or something like that is what it is there. But being able to get him immediately will be nice. So whereas Negan can be gotten, throughout the boxes and throughout the seasons and stuff like that, and eventually just get him all the way up there is what it is then. So, but yeah, as far as I'm aware, like I said, I think I read that right, and I'm pretty sure it should be the new characters are coming in for the actual daily box gets for the flashlights and stuff like that. Should be Tyrese's in there then. So it'll be interesting to see how many they put in there if that be the case. And like I said, I'm assuming it'll be one a box maybe at most, if even in all the boxes at all. Like it might just be something weird where it's like you have to get to a certain set of boxes too, for that matter, to like get a one or two of them then if that be the case. So, or it might be something similar to what they used to do with Andrea and stuff back in the day, where it was during the Thriving Forces event, where you had like each box was like, progressively more of them in there is what it is there. And so it would be, the first go, it would be like one in the box, and there'd be like another one after that, and there'd be another one after that, and then there'd be like two, and then two more, and then it would be like 3 or 4 after that. And then eventually when you get like all the way up there, it's like, 5, 10, something like that's what it is there. So who's to say if they're going to do it that way, or they're going to do it, like I said, the, one a box kind of method is what it is there. Maybe one every couple boxes kind of method or something like that then. But, if they do one a box, you potentially would have 60 fragments being able to be gotten there throughout the event, which you're not going to be able to get all those, obviously, if you don't compete everything then. So for somebody like me, it would probably be more like 20, 30. So let's say maybe like 45 at most then, would be my assumption. Like 40, 45, something like that's what it is there. So, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens though. But either way, that's it for the day. Hope you guys enjoy this. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out, stay safe, all that good stuff, and come back around for another one, and we'll have some more chats about Walking Dead survivors and other stuff. So, yeah, these new formations will be sweet. So, it's just a matter of time before we get these characters what it is then, and yeah, go from there basically. So, have a good one, y'all. Later.